Hi, this is Mr. W here with a lesson on adding and subtracting decimals. I'm going to show you what it looks like with pictures first and then show you how to do it with numbers. So here you can see I have a grid of squares. If we call this whole big square 1, this whole big thing, if we call that one whole, and it's divided into 10 rows and 10 columns, so we have 100 parts. That makes each part 1/100th, and if we write that as a decimal, it looks like this: decimal 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. Each one of these is 100th, and if we add them all up, we'd have 100 hundredths, which is equal to one whole. Okay, so let's get rid of those. And what I want to show you is that if I wanted to add these up, I could fill them in and see what it looks like to add up the hundredths as a picture. But I first have to clear these out. Okay, so let's say we wanted to fill some of it up with Hobbes's fur here. Whoop, there we go. Let's say we were going to fill up, okay, so there we go. Let's fill up, there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 26. That is 26 hundredths, or decimal 26, which is also read as 26 hundredths. Let's say I wanted to add to that 37 hundredths. 37 hundredths, and I would use, let's use Kelvin's hair to fill that in. We got 37, so we're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, that is 37 hundredths, which can also be written as a decimal with a decimal 37, which is also said 37 hundredths. So I have 26 hundredths and 37 hundredths, which gives me a total of whatever is colored in total, which is pretty easy to count because I can just look at it. I have 1, 2, let me count them this way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 10. So I know there's going to be 6 in the tenths place. There's 6 tenths plus 1, 2, 3 hundredths extra for 63 total hundredths filled in. 26 hundredths in red plus 37 hundredths in orange equals 63 total hundredths. Now let's say that you were going to add up some decimals that were more than 1. In our last example, both decimals were less than 1 and added up to a total of less than 1. But here we have one whole that's shaded in with some brown, so part of it's shaded in brown, and if we added these up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full rows of 10 and 3 extra, so this is 73 hundredths. And let's say that we wanted to add 73 hundredths and we wanted to add it to, no good. Let's say we wanted to add to that 48 hundredths. Okay, so we would go in and we would fill in 48 total hundredths. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48. So now we have, whoop, over here, well, on both of them, we have 48 hundredths, and we add them both together, and because we've gone over, we know the answer is going to be 1 whole and some number of hundredths. This whole thing is colored in, so that's 1 whole. And what we have over here is 2 rows of 10 plus 1 more. So we have 2 in the tenths place and 1 more for 21 hundredths. 1 and 21 hundredths total colored in of the 2 squares. You see that? All of one and part of another. Now if you weren't going to use pictures at all and all you had was decimals, it's fairly straightforward for adding them up, especially if you already know how to add numbers. Let's say you just have 37 hundredths and 21 hundredths and you wanted to add them up. You just write them just like you would another addition problem. You want to put the ones on top of each other in a straight line. You want to do the ones right on top of each other, and you want to put the tens right on top of each other. And the most important part is you want to line up the decimals. Okay? So you're going to do this problem. 37 hundredths plus 21 hundredths. Lining everything up carefully. You add up the ones. 7 plus 1 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then you just make sure your decimals are lined up. You come straight down and put in a decimal. It's that easy. Now let's try another one that's maybe a little bit more complex. If you were to, sometimes you're going to get ones where it's like maybe, need a pen and a color, there we go. Let's say you have 84 hundredths and 65 hundredths. You're adding them up. Now we go 4 plus 5, that's my ones, straight down. Don't have to regroup any. Now I have 8 and 6. If I add those up, I get 14. And that's just a little bit awkward to write down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tens, which is the 4, and regroup the 1 or carry the 1 up here. And there are no 1 wholes in the numbers I'm adding, but this 1 is actually going to add on to those to make a 1 down here. I still bring my decimal straight down. So this is less than 1 and this is less than 1, but together they make a little bit more than 1, almost 1.5. 1 and 49 hundredths. Now, the last thing you might need to know is how to subtract decimals. After all, this is an adding and subtracting decimals lesson. So that could happen. You might get a problem and it might say, what is 2 and 35 hundredths minus 81 hundredths? If it's written like that, you're going to have to rewrite it because you want them on top of each other to be able to do this easily with numbers. You put the 2 in the decimal and the 35. Now, this is 81 hundredths with the decimal right here, but I want the decimal directly under my other decimal and my tenths under my other tenths and my hundredths under my hundredths. Now I can do this problem. 5 minus 1 is 4. Subtract the hundredths first. Then I subtract the tenths. 3 minus 8. I can't do 3 minus 8. So I need to borrow or regroup. I'm going to borrow from this 2. The way I do it is I cross out the 2, turn it into a 1, and take this 1 whole and add it to these 3 tenths for 13 tenths. I rewrite it up there and cross this one out. Now I have 13 minus 8, which is 5. And 1 minus nothing, which is of course 1. And my decimal points still come straight down, just like they do in an addition problem. And in a subtraction problem, it's no different. They go straight down. So 2 and 35 hundredths minus 81 hundredths leaves me with 1 and 54 hundredths. One last example I want to show you. Let's say somebody said, and this is kind of a real life example. Let's say you go to the store and in your pocket you have $2 and you have 94 cents. Let's say you got all that money in your pocket and you find yourself a pack of baseball cards and the baseball cards are $1.25. Baseball cards are one whole dollar and 25 cents or 25 hundredths. And you go and buy them. And the question is, how much money do you have left after you buy those baseball cards? Well, you rewrite the problem. You go $2.94 minus $1.25. And you start with the hundredths. 4 minus 5, can't do it. So you're going to borrow from this 9, making it 8. Add it to the 4. Add the 1/10 to the 4 hundredths to get 14 hundredths. 14 minus 5 is 9. 8 minus 2 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. Bring my decimal point straight down. And what you have left is $1.69. You had $2.94 in your pocket. You bought $1.25 pack of baseball cards, and hopefully you got yourself a Kirby Puckett rookie. And when you were all done, you had $1.69 left in your pocket. That's it for adding and subtracting decimals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.